WNBA star Caitlin Clark has been named Athlete of the Year and put on the cover of Time magazine for really single-handedly pulling the WNBA, the Women's National Basketball Association, out of complete obscurity. But because she's white, many people are upset that she is the face of the league. And instead of basking in her glory, she is apologizing for her white privilege and saying that the black people need more attention and that the WNBA was built by black players. She told Time magazine in the interview, "I want to say I've earned every single thing, but as a white person, there is privilege. A lot of those players in the league that have been really good have been black players. This league has kind of been built on them." The more we can appreciate that, highlight that, talk about that, and then continue to have brands and companies invest in those players that have made this league incredible, I think that's very important. I have to continue to try to change that. The more we can elevate black women, that's going to be a beautiful thing. Imagine if a black hockey player became one of the top stars in the league, but then felt bad about it, and then started thanking the white people for building the incredible sport. He would be laughed out of the league. It would be moronic. Sports is the one place where people's race doesn't matter. It's all about your skills on the court, on the field, on the rink. Nobody cares what your race is. Do you have skills or not? Are you an exceptional player or not? Have you put in the practice? Do you have the determination to excel in your sport or not? This same ridiculous white guilt surfaced at the ESPYs not long ago when this WNBA player won an award.
First, I would like to say all glory to God because, I mean, this is better than I could have ever imagined. I'm just a small town kid with really big dreams, and I'm honored to show all the little kids that are watching this that dreams do come true if you work hard and you have great faith in your life.
Fantastic speech, but wait for it.
With the light that I have now, as a white woman who leads a black-led sport and celebrated here, I want to show a light on black women. They don't get the media coverage that they deserve. They've given so much to this sport and the community and society as a whole, and their value is undeniable. And
they've contributed so much to society.
Do that hang low. If it do, I want some more. Can you shove it in my guts? Can I put it in my throat? Can I see it while you from the back? I want to know. Do your hang low?
Okay, that's enough out of you, but I'm sure she'll be performing at the Grammys next year. Meanwhile, Democrat Congressman Jamal Bowman from New York, who lost the primary and will soon be a one-term member of the House, tweeted, "Dear white people, I don't know why I feel the need to keep talking to you. I don't know why part of me still has hope for you and for us. Some of you are too far gone, but maybe enough of you aren't and will join us in fighting to end white supremacy." This, I believe, was in response to Daniel Penny, thankfully, being found not guilty of saving the members of a New York subway from a rabid lunatic who just so happened to be black. So, of course, the Black Lives Matter mobs tried to anoint him as their next saint. And this black teacher in a Beverly Hills high school is going to be filing a lawsuit against the school because she feels scared because some students walked through the hall waving a Trump flag and wearing MAGA hats and were saying mean things about Kamala Harris.
It was just mob of kids, just so many kids outside my door.
On Election Day, a group of students with MAGA hats and a Trump flag roamed down the hallway of Beverly Hills High School.
Let me tell you how scary it was.
Teacher Bella Ivory says the group of students tried to enter her classroom where there were several black students.
Some of the students were shouting, Kamala, as they walked down the hallway. The profanity towards our vice president, who is part black, combined with students congregating in front of my classroom, increased my fears and also the students' fears who were locked inside that room with me.
Bella's attorney has filed a formal complaint with the Beverly Hills Unified School District. He plans on filing a lawsuit next.
A lawsuit against the school because the principal didn't suspend the Donald Trump supporting students who were being a little bit too loud out in the hallway. Also, actor Jamie Foxx is opening up about that mysterious health crisis that he had some time ago that many people suspect was due to an adverse reaction to a certain mandatory injection that many people were forced or coerced into taking, or else their careers would be destroyed. And he didn't want to admit that's what it was from because he didn't want to be the poster child of the anti-vax movement. But he says everything's fine. Whatever it was is cured now. And also, he has been cured of his love for white women.
But sisters, I'm here to tell you, I've been cured. I've been cured everything. I've been cured. No more white girls. No more white girls. No more white girls. No more. No more white girls. I'm back on the black side of town.
Imagine if a white person who had dated a black person later said that they weren't going to make that mistake again because they don't want to deal with the interracial conflicts of interracial relationships, and they don't want their kids to be of mixed race, and they want them to look like them. They don't want them to be confused about their racial identity. And then if the white audience were to cheer, they would be condemned as neo-Nazis, and whoever said that would be immediately canceled. Speaking of angry black people, Whoopi Goldberg over on The View is upset that Daniel Penny was celebrating his innocence, celebrating the not guilty verdict after his trial earlier this week.
There's been polarizing reaction to this verdict as well.
From morons who don't understand how the justice system works and have to racialize everything when the criminal happens to be black.
I don't know. I don't know that seeing them celebrating in a bar made me comfortable. You know? I mean, you killed a guy. The man is dead, and maybe you take the celebration home. You don't do it outside. But that's just me. Don't listen to anything I say.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, we won't. Your opinions are worth less than last week's trash. Black fragility has gotten so out of control in this woke era that a legislature in Illinois wants an investigation to determine why Southside Chicago red light cameras that automatically issue tickets when people blow through the red light issued 2.5 times more tickets than those on the north side. So let me just break down the obvious to you. South side of Chicago is predominantly black. The north side of Chicago is the nicer area of Chicago. And since black people, on average, commit 10 times more violent crimes than non-black people, it also makes sense that they're going to commit numerous times more crimes in other areas as well, including blowing red lights. I'm so tired of black fragility and so many people coddling black people and afraid to talk about black crime because black crimes matter. And I'm tired of anti-whiteism too, and in Kansas City, a firefighter was awarded $850,000 because he was discriminated against for a promotion because he's white. And of course, the media is trying to downplay the significance of this, saying, well, he says he didn't get the promotion because he's white. No, he was a victim of diversity, equity, and inclusion, which we're throwing in the trash can in 2025. When this nonsense started going supernova in 2021, the year after the Summer of Love, George Floyd, Black Lives Matter insurrection, major American companies gave 94% of new jobs to non-white people. But the gig's up. Times they are a-changing because we're making America great again. And if you want to make Christmas great again this year, order some merch from the newly redesigned markdice.com, where I have a new distributor, a whole bunch of new products like the new MAGA Christmas and Happy 4 More Years sweatshirt or t-shirt. Trump Claus is back. And by the way, you can still order things through the weekend or maybe through Monday, I was told by the distributor, and still get them by Christmas. You have to pay for expedited shipping, which is just a few dollars more. But because you're a slacker, I'll give you a promo code to save 20% off today through the weekend. Use the promo code SLACKER at the checkout because that's what you are. I've been telling you. So head on over to markdice.com and order your Fight, Fight, Fight shirt, your Christ is King, Liberalism Find a Cure, the Teflon Don shirt, or any of my awesome designs. all available in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and a whole bunch of different colors as well. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below and check them out.